Welcome to Be Determined, the entertainment review podcast where our opinions, the loser,
and the punishment
are to be determined. Cue the intro. Down. Especially like a 70s chord, not chord progression, but like, you know what I mean? At the end of the 70s song where it's like, damn. Yeah. Okay,
it's
anyways.
Like every hood song, I feel like.
Yeah.
Da.
Okay, anyways. So, again, I say welcome to the first episode of To Be Determined. I guess we can just go ahead and get into it. The first thing...
Let's hope the camera doesn't die.
Yeah,
or do some weird thing, like every time we've been trying to do this.
Yes. Struggles. Anyways, so, yeah, let's go to the first segment, which is the past, present, and future. So, first we will... well, I guess it's pretty self-explanatory. We talk about a movie from the past, a movie that has recently been released for the present, and a movie that will be coming out soon for the future. For each of these, we will guess the Rotten Tomatoes score for the audience and the critics. Whoever is closer, whoever guesses within 5% of the correct score will get a point. And whoever at the end has the most points in the show will win, and the loser will have to do some sort of punishment on our very fancy... I don't know if you can see this for the viewers, but our wheel of punishments.
You know, totally not a cheap app we're using for this wheel. You know, because budget.
Before we before we continue, I forgot to say that we will each be rating the film on a scale of 1 to 101 Dalmatians, because 101 Dalmatians was a great movie.
Even though I haven't seen it, but yes.
Wow.
I haven't seen either. Have you seen like the live action and the cartoon?
No, I've only seen the cartoon.
Oh, okay. I heard that one's better, so...
Well, because Cruella's not... I don't think that one's necessarily, like, the same, is it?
Well, but there's a live-action 101 Dalmatians movie.
Oh, you know what? I think I have seen that.
I don't think I've seen it. Well, okay, I might have seen the cartoon, like, a long time ago, but I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah, I think it's been a long time since I've seen the cartoon. Actually, I might not have seen the cartoon. I might have only seen the live action now that I think about it.
Okay.
Wait.
So maybe this whole rating system gets a little, messed up. It's fine.
Go along with it. Okay, so, as I said, the first movie we will be talking about, the movie of the past, is 1977's Close Encounters of the Third Kind, directed by Steven Spielberg.
Great director.
This was a great movie. For sure. I really liked it.
I agree. Yeah.
What would you rate it on scale 1 to 101 Dalmatians?
I think, because it's one of those movies that's really up there, because I really liked it even when I first saw it. Mm-hmm. It was one of those, I'm like, I love this. It's so good. So I think I'd give it like around a 92.
That's really good, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gave it an 87. I really liked it. I think it was really well done. I really enjoyed it. It was very similar to Jaws, I think. Had a lot of parallels. Yeah. I think just because I didn't have the nostalgia with it, and of course I'm used to a lot of the newer movies having such amazing special effects. Although, for its time, that had some pretty amazing special effects.
Yeah, for sure.
Several times during that, I was like, how did they do that? Mm-hmm. Especially with the giant spaceship.
Yeah, that looked pretty good.
It looked really good.
Like, even now, that looks good, in my opinion.
Yeah. But, yeah, I think I was missing the nostalgia factor. So it wasn't... as...
meaningful?
Yeah, exactly. It wasn't as meaningful to me.
Because you just saw it recently.
Yeah, for the first time. And so I enjoy Jaws better, although I think this is
yeah. I like
better
Jaws a lot too.
Filmmaker-wise, from a filmmaker standpoint.
Yeah.
So I guess we can go ahead and guess the Rotten Tomatoes score.
Yes.
So I will go for the critic score, I put 90%. What'd you say?
I think I put like it's around 75% for like both around, because yeah.
Okay, and I guess I'll go ahead and say my audience. I did 90 for my critics score and 85 for my audience score.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I think for some movies, I think for the really well done movies,
usually the audience score is lower.
Yeah.
I think I went a little too low, but it's kind of too late now.
We'll see.
Okay, yeah. Give us.
Which one do you want first? Critic?
Critic, yeah.
That's 94%.
94! Okay, wait, so that means I was within 5.
I'm really off.
So it's 1 for me. Wait, what would you think?
I know these things. I said 75.
Oh, 75 for the critic score?
Well, I thought, when I was first doing these, I was thinking, I think more audience than critic. And then afterwards, I'm like, well, critic score would make more sense. So, like, now I have a better sense. And so, yeah. For the next ones, I might be better. Maybe.
Do you want the audience score?
Yeah.
85%.
85!
I'm still 10% off! Gosh.
I said 85.
Wait, you said 85
I
exact?
said 85 exactly.
Oh my gosh, I'm bad at this.
Okay, so that's...
I wonder.
So that's 2 points for me and 0 for you.
This is not good. I'm going down.
Yes, we
Fast.
shall see. You might have to...
spin that wheel of
punishments. There's a lot of not so great things on there.
Some of them are pretty embarrassing,
actually.
Oh no.
Okay, so I guess now we can move on to the present film. So this was 2022, so last year as of this recording. The Puss in Boots movie. I didn't put the full name. Puss in Boots,
The Last Wish.
Oh, The Last Wish. Yes, that's right. Okay, yeah. So Puss in Boots, The Last Wish.
I think my dog just growled. I think she's having a dream. Aww.
Yes, and this was directed by Joel Crawford. So
I don't know who that is, but I didn't know that.
So overall, I know it's a kids movie, but for a kids movie, would you say like this was good as a kids movie, or would you say this was just a good overall film?
This is a great overall film.
I definitely agree.
Like, okay, so also if we do any spoilers, so just in case, spoiler alert, we might spoil the movie, just so if you haven't seen it yet. This is a movie you don't want to be spoiled for you, in my opinion. But I guess, I don't know, you haven't seen a cartoon like this in so long that it's just been so missed, especially with like even Pixar hasn't done something like this.
Yeah,
with
for real.
The deep message, how it's good for both adults and kids, and not in like an inappropriate way or anything.
No, it's just very entertaining overall.
And it's well done, good animation, and
the music,
the story arc, the character arcs.
I love the music. Yeah,
even the music, the bad guy, and just the way all the characters in general. It's just everything about it is what makes it a perfect movie.
So good. And actually, I think I'm going to give it...
I know, now I'm thinking I might give it a higher score.
I know. I kind of want to do, like... actually, I think I'll stick with mine. Just because, like, I'm trying to do an overall and how well I personally like movies. And I love... There's a lot of movies that
I know it's hard.
Like more than this, although this is an amazing film and I really like it. I would watch it again for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've watched, like, 3 times already.
Yeah. So how many Dalmatians would you give this movie?
So... I think I originally gave it around an 85, but...
That's what I said.
I'm starting to think... It's hard, too, because it's hard when you're basing off, like, cartoons, too, and live action, you can't really compare.
Right,
so
exactly.
I'll give it, like, an 87.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. And I kind of want to... I think I might move it up to that, also. Because I was about to, but then I was like, that's the same thing that I said for Close Encounters.
Well, I mean, if that's what you feel, though, like...
I don't think I'd rate them the same necessarily.
Yeah.
I do think Close Encounters was better, but I really...
Well, it's also hard because it's like a cartoon and live
exactly.
Action.
So I think like enjoyability factor, for me personally, I think they were about equal, about the same. Yeah, it was a very good movie. So what are your guesses on the critics and audience score?
I don't remember. I put down... I don't even know now. Like, I feel like this is wrong, especially since I got it wrong last time. And critics, though for cartoons usually are a little harsher. I feel like.
Maybe.
I'm thinking like this is probably the percentage of 80s. So I'm gonna give smack in the middle an 85%.
That's
for a critic score.
I said 85%
Okay.
also for a critic score, so we might both get a point. What do you say for audience score?
Oh, audience. A lot of people like it. I'm guessing it's going to go up there a little bit more. So I'm going to say like 92%.
I went ahead and also put at 85.
Okay.
So I put them both at 85. So what are the...
Critic score?
Yeah,
critic score?
95%.
95!
Whoa, 95. Wow.
So
I'm
we're
actually
both
shocked
10
on that
off.
one. Yeah.
Okay, and what about the audience score?
You ready for this?
Oh no, what?
94%.
The audience is actually
Oh,
lower.
you get a point.
Wait, I do? Wait, what was my percentage?
You said
I
92.
said 92.
Yeah.
Oh, so I was right on that one.
There you go.
Interesting.
So
Usually
you
the
have-
audience score is higher than the critics. Or no.
It depends. Usually for cartoons...
No, lower. Wait.
Well,
I just
for
messed myself up.
cartoons,
For
audience score
cartoons
is
it's
usually higher. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I just like
typically the
myself.
people who are rating the cartoons are people with kids.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like kids rate things way higher than...
Yeah,
most
so
people.
usually you get... I'm surprised that the critics is actually that high.
Yeah. I mean, it goes to show it was a great
Yeah.
movie.
That was,
Yeah.
It was really good.
Okay, so now we can move on to the future movie.
Ooh.
So, this movie is, of course, not out yet because it's coming out in the future. It will be released sometime in July 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
the clouds.
yeah, sorry if the lighting got weird all of a sudden.
For you listeners, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, they can hear the lighting.
They hear the clouds moving.
Yeah. Okay, so yes, the movie is Oppenheimer by Christopher Nolan.
Another great director.
Yes. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen a Christopher Nolan movie.
That's so sad.
Like
you need
ever.
to see.
Wait, let me Google Christopher Nolan and see.
Well, I was mentioning them to you the other day, and you didn't see any of the ones.
I've probably seen like some super obscure.
Because didn't you
one,
say
maybe.
you started watching Inception but you fell asleep or something?
Oh yeah, I was trying to watch it when I was sick, which turned out not to be a good
It's
idea.
not good. That movie needs so much focus. I think a lot of his movies need to be so focused.
Oh, I think I saw Superman: Man of Steel.
That was not.
2013.
That was Christopher Nolan?
That's what it says. That's according to Google. Maybe not, but
My life's been a lie. I have to, go to IMDb.
Got it.
You got it? Please, thank you, because I thought the only DC movies he did were The Dark Knights. I thought he didn't want to do any more after that. I swear he didn't do... What?
No, that was Zack Snyder.
Okay. I thought so.
Man of Steel was Zack Snyder.
Because even the style is not Christopher... Okay.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, he was the producer,
Oh, he produced it.
not the. Okay, that's cool though.
That's interesting. I did not know that.
But yeah, I don't think I've seen a single Batman movie. So
Like any Batman movie?
like any Batman movie.
What?
No movies with Batman in it.
Christopher
Weird.
Nolan was a producer for Man of Steel.
Okay. I can't... That's interesting. I haven't seen a Batman movie either. Okay, so we gotta go watch a Batman movie, preferably the Christopher Nolan ones.
Inception.
And then we can get...
And Inception.
Yeah, there's so many.
I've heard Tenet is similar. Is it the same universe?
No,
Okay.
It's not similar. People
Oh, okay.
say it's similar, but
Probably
it's
just
not really. It's
okay.
just the style because it's the same director,
Okay,
and
yeah.
the whole confusingness of part of it is I think
Okay, yeah.
Tenet's more confusing than Inception, and Inception is extremely confusing.
Yeah, that makes sense why I fell asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to spoiler alert. I mean, this movie's been out for a long time, but spoiler alert. I got to the part with. Oh wait, so there were so many dreams. I don't remember.
Yeah, because
what.
of layers and stuff.
Yeah, I think he was on a train. No. Actually, I don't even remember. So
There's so much that happens in the dream
Yeah.
stuff.
I think I
There's
got
a lot.
10 minutes in before I started to fall asleep, and then I started
wow.
watching. After I woke up, I watched Them, which is a pretty good series on Amazon. Okay, so
Isn't that Jordan Peele, or is that not?
I don't think it is. Let me see who it was.
I always thought, but I don't know. I haven't watched it. Here's typing computer on my...
Okay, every time I put in director, it brings up a list of like 9.
Oh, it's okay.
What are you looking?
No, it brings up a list of...
Well, it's a show,
51.
right?
Okay, wait, I'm really...
Wait, 50 what?
It says 51 directors from sources across the web. So I think that's
well, you're just
wrong.
saying... Oh.
Are you looking for them?
Yeah, I was just saying, I thought it was Jordan Peele, but I'm not sure.
Here, I'm on IMDb right now.
There's 5 directors. Nelson Craig Williams, Ty West, Nick Sobrano, and Daniel Stam.
I don't know any of those.
Wait.
Never mind.
Daniel's... Who?
Wait, what's his last name? Daniel what? We're probably wasting so much time.
It's fine. We'll get back in just a second. I need to know now.
I know. Like, what's he start?
Daniel Stam.
Stam.
Oh.
Do you recognize that name?
Stamm.
I don't know who that is.
No. Okay, yeah. Never mind. I have no idea who that is. Okay.
Anyways.
So, the movie Oppenheimer looks pretty good. We could watch the trailer now, and for you guys, we'll play the audio for the trailer and the visuals of the trailer for those watching it.
Mm-hmm. So you might have like a really odd audio from the computer. Unless we edit that in later. I guess it depends. We'll see.
Sorry.
Why is that? Okay.
I'm really confused as to what the heck that is. Anyways, YouTube is weird.
Christopher Nolan does historical because
I love historical fiction. It's so fun.
And this isn't, well, this one's not fiction, I don't think, actually. But historical, when he does like Dunkirk, he did.
Or like historical drama.
Yeah, drama. Oh, I guess this is the. Wait, no, that's not.
We'll find it sometime.
I'm sorry, people. I had it like last time, but then I forgot about.
Do you want to put it on that computer?
It's like I'm finding trailers. I'm just not. Trailer 2. Oh. This is the one that's coming up, but I don't think this is the right one.
Okay, I got it now. I fixed my audio. There we go.
You got it?
Yeah, I got the audio working, so now I just have to...
Now we have to find it again.
Yeah. Here, 2 months ago.
Scripture, the Bhagavad Gita.
Oh.
There you go,
We knew the world would not be the same. I remembered the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
I think they made him look thinner for this movie.
He looks a little creepy.
Yeah.
It will take you only so far. I don't know if we can be trusted with such a weapon. They won't fear it until they understand it. And they won't understand it until they've used it. But I have no choice.
Ew. I don't know if I've seen that one. Maybe. I don't know. I'm so excited though.
Wait, is there more?
No, this
okay.
is the...
So, yes, that looks really good.
I've been looking forward to this movie for like over a year, even before I think the
I
first
didn't hear
trailer
about it
came
until
out.
like 2 weeks ago. So
Anything Christopher Nolan, I'm on it right away.
yeah,
I
looks
really like him.
really good.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really good. He's done historical before, and I know he's done a good job, so I'm excited for that.
Now, let's see. Oppenheimer, Wait, no, the person, not the movie. Okay, wait.
Oh.
Now, is this... Oh my gosh. I keep, like, clicking on things that I'm not trying to click on.
Oh, no, did it stop? Mama?
No.
Oh. It's
Still
blinking.
rolling?
Is the battery dying?
The battery's dying.
Okay.
Okay.
Just let me know when the battery dies.
And then we can just
get
stitch it.
Okay.
Okay, so Which
I should have checked the batteries before, but I forgot about that completely. I've been all over the place. Sorry about that, folks. The camera died.
Yes, technical difficulties. We can add that technical difficulties music in later. Post. Okay. So, next is time for the... Oh, I named it something special. Oh, the pilot perusal. So, in this, we will discuss the first episode, or the pilot, of a show that has come out very recently, or a show that...
we haven't seen yet.
That we haven't seen yet, like the... like if the pilot is the only thing that's come out so far. So today what we're doing is The Last of Us.
I know it's been pretty big, so...
Yeah, we've only watched the first episode and have not continued to watch any more. We want to base it just off the first episode before watching it. I've been dying to watch the rest of this.
Same. We're doing it for you guys, for the fans, for the very little amount of fans we do have.
So far. So,
yeah.
Let's see. I gave it a 97.
Oh my word, I don't think I rated it.
It's okay,
I didn't rate it!
Just off the top of your head. 1 to 101 Dalmatians, I gave it 97 Dalmatians.
Okay. Interesting. That's interesting. That's high up there.
It is really high.
I don't think I'd give it that high. And it's so hard too. You're spacing off the pilot. So the pilot, yeah, because you're just rating the pilot, not the overall show.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, this is hard because I really liked it, but I'm having a really tough time with the female characters. I don't know why. I just feel like they could have been done a lot better. And I'm kind of like, I don't want to watch them. So, except I did like the daughter, actually. She did a pretty good job.
Yeah, she did a really good job.
I don't know the character's name.
I think it's Joel.
Is it Joel?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Sure it's Joel.
But he's doing great. He's always good.
I haven't really seen much that he's in because I don't watch The Mandalorian.
Oh yeah.
So
and honestly, I've only seen Mandalorian, this, and that Wonder Woman movie, which I didn't like. That Wonder Woman movie.
One other thing I thought.
Oh yeah, but what
you've seen? I think I've seen him in something else.
But I probably. Oh, he's in that Nicolas Cage movie though. I haven't watched it, but I want to watch it.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it
because he seems to be completely different.
The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Yeah.
Super humble.
Okay, I'm gonna rate.
Oh, I was singing Game of Thrones. I haven't seen Game of Thrones, but I've heard of it a lot.
Yeah.
It's super famous.
I haven't seen it either. So the rating I'll do maybe for that pilot, like, I'm really liking it, but like, I'll think for now, I'll do like an 86.
Okay, yeah. We had very, very different responses.
Yeah.
That's great though. So
I think it's because I'm looking at the overall factor.
Yeah, that's true. I think my scores are probably gonna be more towards like how I enjoyed it.
Yeah, how you enjoy it.
Yeah, rather than like the
yeah, I get very
characters
technical.
as much. I do agree with you on I forgot her character name.
Oh, I don't know any of the character names.
Let's see if I can find.
Well, which lady are you talking about? Or girl?
Well, hold on. I think I can find it pretty quick. I think it was her. Right? She was the leader of the Fireflies.
Rebellion.
Oh. Yeah, the Rebellion, the Fireflies. Well, I don't remember her name. Anyways,
I don't remember the character's names at all.
Yeah. And yeah, I think that her character should have been more I don't know, like a royal type character, because she's in kind of a figure. I know it's like a rebellion, but she is in like a leader position.
She's an authority figure, yeah.
And her character traits so far have she's just like everybody else.
Like why would you want to follow her? It's just kind of
exactly.
weird.
She didn't have any qualities that would make everyone want to follow her rather than other people.
Like I felt like that one other lady that was talking to her at first made more sense than her. Do you know who I'm talking about? I don't remember her name either. She was the one speaking up against whatever they were about to do.
I think I know what you're talking about, yeah. When she was questioning, like, what are we supposed to do? Mm-hmm.
I was like, she makes... I guess that was on purpose, but it's, like, kind of cliche. Like,
yeah, it was
that. So I was like, fine, whatever.
But, yeah. It was really good. I watch The Walking Dead. I'm in, like, season 8. And I really enjoy The Walking Dead. There are some times when I'm like... Man, the story needs to be a little different. And I think The Last of Us, most of the time, like, story-wise, I wasn't really asking why.
Yeah,
or wondering, why didn't they do this instead? This would have been a much better choice.
Yeah, and I don't know how accurate it is on the game, since I haven't played it.
Right, yeah, I haven't played either of the games.
So, I don't know. But so far, I really like how it opened. Spoiler alert, I guess, if you haven't watched it. I liked how it's a slow burn of like, because obviously you know apocalypse is coming, but you don't know how.
Yeah.
Because it starts off not in it. When like The Walking Dead kind of starts in it.
Mm-hmm.
I like whenever something starts before it happens, so you have to see the process.
Yeah,
and then
I don't actually remember how The Walking Dead starts. It's been a long time since I've seen that first episode, but I think it starts when he wakes up in a coma.
Yeah, I don't remember. I only watched that first episode and the second one. I didn't like them that much.
Oh, you know what? It does start before the apocalypse.
It does?
Mm-hmm. It starts before, because spoiler alert again for The Walking Dead, because it starts out, he's in a police chase. Oh, wow. And the other police are shooting at this guy, and he gets shot, and that's what puts him into the coma. So when he wakes up in the hospital, then the zombie apocalypse starts.
Still,
and also it's
a
comic book series.
Yeah, you're basing it off of two. I'm just kind of comparing this to only two like apocalyptic things.
Right, exactly. I definitely think Last of Us is quite a bit better.
Because it's the slowness, the slow pace of trying to figure out like what's gonna happen for it to cause, and it's not. I like how it's not really zombies either. It's like this fungus thing.
Well,
like I love how it opens talking about the fungus.
Mm-hmm.
That was great.
Oh yeah, that was really good. Which is similar to. Well, no, never mind. I was gonna say it's kind of similar to the opening of the fan-picked movie that we'll talk about after this.
Yeah, actually, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Dang, I lost it. But yeah, the whole slow finding out also what happens to his daughter when she dies.
Yeah. Well, when I saw that, I was like,
oh, I knew she was gonna die.
I didn't know that. I thought she was gonna live. I thought that she was the character. I was confused though, because I knew that in the games, it's Pedro Pascal and someone who's not his daughter. So I was like, well, in the show, is it gonna be his daughter? And then she died, and I was like, what?
See, that's how I found out. That's how I knew he was gonna die. I'm like, she's gonna die, because I knew it was him and the other girl, not his daughter, was related to it all. And like, I was like, yeah, she's gonna die, isn't she? But the way she died was not how I thought she was gonna die. I thought she was gonna turn into one of like the fungus zombie people, but she just got shot.
And the fact that she didn't, I think
that's better.
It was better for the story.
I was so much like more relieved for her to die like that than have to be in that horrible state of funginess.
Yeah, and I think another thing is like also typically zombie movies will have that opening and they'll make it so gruesome and like like, let's take this major character and
like get right
die
into
in this super gruesome way. And then, but they like kind of did a little bit of like you said, a slow burn. And it was
they took their time, and then you didn't have to see you saw the craziness in a more realistic way, in my opinion.
Yeah,
like I feel like everyone was reacting in a way that I feel like that is actually how it would have been with the way that they're trying to get into the car, but they're all very natural about it. I think the actors did a really good job with that. They're all trying to drive, and then people getting out because they can't drive because of all the other people, and then the guy trying to exterminate them.
And that driving scene reminded me of A Quiet Place 2.
Trying to remember. I've only watched that one once, I think.
Before, because they're at, I think they're at his son's baseball game. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen A Quiet Place 2. But,
or A Quiet Place, because I feel this
or A Quiet Place, yeah, actually.
Definitely...
So, it's going back again to before the
before the aliens came, yeah.
And his son, it's a baseball game. And they're like running through the town, and they get in a car.
And
they're like driving past the people, and there's a scene where they're in a shop.
Oh, that's a cool scene. I remember liking the shots really in that part. And also, this reminds me another apocalypse movie. If you guys have watched Shaun of the Dead, I don't think you've seen it.
I have not seen that.
But I won't say too much then, since you haven't. It's similar with kind of the slow burn, but in a more comedic way, because it's a comedy.
I was gonna say, isn't it a comedy?
Yeah, it's like really
a,
interesting, and like the shot. And this is actually where I got the idea for my upcoming short film, Light. It starts with a shot of him. You know, it's normal. He's doing his life and stuff.
Yeah. And
then he's like, this dude's like so like dumb and stuff. He's not, doesn't really care about anything. He's a slob. And then, so he goes back, whatever. And then later, when the apocalypse is kind of already started, he does the exact same thing and doesn't even notice any of the zombies around him. And it's hilarious. It is. I love it so much.
I'm really excited to watch
you need
that.
To watch that.
I gotta watch it.
And it's really well done because you get the point. You know exactly it's all zombies. I mean, you know that when you go into the movie. Just the way that they bring it up is what makes it so funny.
Oh, yeah.
But that movie is quite gory. And there is a lot of cursing.
So if you're not allowed to watch
our stuff, that's...
Yeah, The Last of Us is
MA, right?
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah, it is MA.
It definitely has to be.
Cursing and violence. There hasn't been anything else so far that we've seen.
Well, no, but just from what I've seen, there's no way that could pass as a TV-14.
Yeah, I think nowadays it's barely any... It's kind of sad, actually. There's not much TV-14 or just...
Yeah, it's mostly
PG.
MA nowadays.
It's like, what?
Can we get some more TV-14 at least? Some PG? Actually, even Glee is TV PG, and I don't know how that's TV PG.
Modern Family's TV PG, and I'm like, how?
I think
Psych is too. I think it's because it's older.
Psych is not that bad though. There's like hardly anything. No, that's a very family movie or
but there's
show.
some like things that they're talking about. You're like,
that's true. Well, mostly just like the first episode.
Yeah, well, there's some stuff. Have you watched the whole series?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's still some
maybe it's
stuff.
just like some stuff sprinkled through. Yeah,
I'm like, I still feel like it should be TV-14 with the crime stuff too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
There's
a lot of dead bodies.
So I was just kind of like,
it is a crime show.
Okay, we're getting way off track.
Yeah. Anyway. But yeah. Okay, so the next. Let's see. The next one is we'll be talking about a fan. This will be our fan favorites section. We'll be discussing a movie that was brought up by a fan, and this movie is 2022's Nope, directed by Jordan Peele. Now, I give this movie 99 Dalmatians.
Whoa, really?
I love this movie so much.
Wasn't I supposed to guess?
Oh, yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. Well, we'll continue.
Wait, I'll have you guess for me, just for fun.
Okay, just for fun, yeah.
Wow, 99.
I enjoy watching this movie so much. The first time I watched it, I probably would have given it like maybe closer to a 90, but after the second time watching it and doing such a deep dive and taking notes, there's just so much more that I noticed. And this thing at the end, the ending is super controversial. I don't know if you know.
Well, see, I've only watched it once. I think if I watched it again,
if you watch it again, you'll notice
it.
Because the second time I watched it, I noticed, and I was like looking it up. There's this like long Reddit thread of
I'm interested.
Of people going back and forth, and some people are getting kind of aggressive, but that's the internet.
I guess that's something we can do after the trivia part. Because we are doing trivia for the Nope for each other.
Yeah, so after the trivia, then we can talk about some of my notes maybe. So I think you gave it over 70. Say yes or no.
Okay, no, but you're really close.
Okay, was it like 65?
No, it's 68.
68?
I give it 68.
Okay.
So I'm gonna explain why, like you kind of do it. Okay, I love the concept so much, but I think it still could have been executed a little bit better. And the reason why I say that the most is mostly because of the characters.
I loved the characters.
For me,
that was probably the difference.
Really?
That's probably why I loved it so much. I loved the characters and their
There was some I don't mind. It was just something lacking for me. Like, I think that to me brought down the most. Because, like, I liked OJ. I think he was my favorite.
Yeah, he was great.
His sister I found a little annoying.
Now, I liked her character a lot. I think he
overdid it.
But I think that he was trying to bring the point across of how much she annoyed OJ.
And it makes sense. But I think what it is that
Again, spoiler alert, sorry.
Yeah, spoiler alerts.
Yeah,
I guess
almost
at that
forgot.
because we might say more. We're probably gonna say more.
Yeah, we definitely will be saying more. I have a lot of notes.
Yeah. The whole, I think what was the young generation thing, and they didn't bring any more older generation people except for that one guy.
Oh, the cinematographer?
Yeah, and I think that threw me off, because I
Especially
like
'cause
seeing
he had an older generation
actors.
character,
Yeah.
but it was...
Like,
But it
over
had
the
a lot
top
of
older
young...
generation.
I don't know, I thought he was like the only older generation character.
Yeah.
But other than their father.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yeah.
But he's only in it for like... Spoiler alert,
Yeah.
he's only in it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes. But yeah, but even then, he's given a lot of younger person traits.
True. Yeah. I feel, well, you can tell it's directed by a younger guy. I mean, not like as young as him, but he's a newer director. Not super new, but like different than like Spielberg. You know?
Right. Yeah, very different.
And so, I mean, it shows the difference in generations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
So, and like, personally, for me, I like seeing the different generations in movies. When it's really focused on a younger generation, like around like the millennials and all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I have a tougher time with that. I guess this is just the way that they usually come across. But I think a lot of it just has to do with like the writing, directing too.
Yeah.
So
I really like
it's just
how
like
it followed.
not my type of love.
Yeah.
But the concept with the whole
Yeah.
aliens.
It was super good.
Like we said, spoilers. Constantly saying spoilers.
Yeah.
The whole how it was just one big alien.
Yeah, it wasn't a ship.
It wasn't a ship.
That was
I
the
love
cool
that
idea.
so much.
And the first time I watched this, that scene in the barn with the where the kids
when they
Jupe's
come,
kids are dressed as the aliens, that scared
that was
me.
beautiful.
It was
that.
amazing and it was terrifying.
That was like one of my favorite parts because
It was so
it's
good.
so misleading.
It really is, because when I saw that part, I was like, "Oh no, is this gonna turn into like kind of a dumb?" Like
oh,
you
really?
see these.
I'm
kinda,
over here thinking, ooh, it's gonna be like. Though I did think it was weird because
I like costume wise. I saw the costumes and I
that's
was like,
what
that
threw me off.
I was like, that looks
Kinda
like
fake.
dumb. Like they should have made it more mysterious. I think.
Yeah,
they should have held it
yeah.
on. But then
It made sense.
Then it made sense, and it was like,
The
oh
kids.
my goodness,
That was good.
it was
That
really good. And I think it very much followed the classic alien movie formula, especially with Signs. It was
Yeah,
the
it does
formula
follow.
was very similar to
especially
Signs.
since they're like out in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah, exactly.
like the house.
Just like in Signs, and it's like it follows the formula of, you know, introduce the characters, something weird is happening, like there's suspicion about something happening.
I think they moved a little quicker than like Signs does.
It definitely moved very
But like
quickly.
once again, like
Newer
what?
generation.
2022, this movie, and then Signs was like 2002. I think it's literally
Yeah.
20 years exact.
Let
I'm
me
pretty
see.
sure Signs is like 2002 around. And
Yep,
Generation,
2002,
M. Night's a lot
exactly.
older than Jordan Peele is. So
Right,
like,
exactly.
like that's another example, which
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they're both great.
But they
movies.
still have the same formula, which is
Yeah.
interesting. That you see that it still will
Used.
follow. It's just kind
Mm-hmm.
of like built in us, I guess.
Yeah,
When you think sci-fi aliens.
yeah.
Stuff.
Okay, so should we do the trivia now?
Yeah.
I'm ready for the trivia.
I'm so nervous.
So
I've
you-
only watched it once.
you do your first question. You
Oh.
go first, and then I will leave it.
Okay. My first question. I hope that these are good. Like, I'm worried that they'll be either too hard or too easy. I doubt they'd be too easy, though. So, I'm curious if you know this. What were the names of the horses?
Of the horses, of
Yeah.
all of them. Okay.
And do you
so,
know how many there are? Because that might help. I can tell you how many there are.
Okay, yeah, that'll help. And then I have a.
So there's only 3. I thought.
Oh, there's only
more.
3. I thought there were 4.
There's 3 that they bring up on the
Okay,
names.
so that would have been Firefly, Lucky,
Wait.
and
Or I guess the
I think there
horses
might
that
be
get
4.
taken.
So,
So if there's fire.
Firefly's only at the beginning of the movie.
Wait a second. I didn't see that.
There's the shot at the
the
beginning.
one that. Wait. Which one?
There's a shot at the beginning with also the other one's Ghost, and then
Yeah.
there's a
Wait,
shot.
there's another one though, because I didn't put Firefly down.
Oh wait,
Because you got, who did you get? Ghost, Firefly,
Lucky.
Lucky.
There's one more.
There's another one.
Oh my goodness.
Which this one might be hard to think of though, because it's kind of like.
I can think of the alien's name. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait, because it was. Lucky was the one that had the eye. You can look
So
at.
did Firefly get taken?
I think Firefly got taken.
Because I'm going by the ones that got taken. I didn't think Firefly got taken, so that's my mistake.
Maybe he didn't.
Because I'm going by everything that got taken, like the names that showed up.
I think Firefly was the one that he was writing on at the end.
Yeah. Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Which
I didn't put Firefly down, that's all I know. I'm going by what I looked up.
Okay, so... Oh, man.
This one, it's kind of like a trick, though, if that makes sense.
I give up. No point.
It's Clover.
Clover!
But that's the decoy.
Oh, it's the decoy horse. Oh.
Yeah, so it's like...
Okay.
I would say... Wait, how much... You got 2 right.
Okay, so I'll do like 0.5.
Yeah.
I'll give like half a point.
Because I'm like... Oh, no, I didn't get it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like... I thought of that when I did. I'm like, well, that's kind of like misleading because it's like the fake horse. But like, it's still the one that they bring up his name on the screen. It is still Clover.
Okay,
They still do that.
So what is... This is actually going to be a really easy one, I think.
Oh, okay.
What is the first thing that Emerald stole from Jupe?
The Emerald... Okay, I don't remember the character's name. Wait, Emerald's the...
Sister. Jupe is the cowboy. That had Gordy's show.
Oh, dang. Because they were in the office, right? Wait, he stole...
Oh, I don't think she took anything from the office. I'm not counting. If she did, then I'm not counting that.
Oh. So what... Can you tell me what scene this is that you're thinking of?
No, because the scene, like, kind of revolves around this
item. It's the horse.
Yeah, it's the plastic horse.
The Clover.
Yep. Okay, you're catching up. So you have 2 points and I have 2.5 points.
Oh.
Okay, so your turn. Question number 2.
This one might be, like, kind of unfair, but I just thought it would be really cool if you know this.
Let's see.
Okay, what was on the back of Ricky's cowboy shirt he wore for his performance? Whenever he's about to let the horse go to get eaten.
Okay, can I,
There's something
can you tell
on
me
the
if
back.
it's an item or a word or, like, a picture?
So, it's a picture.
Oh, okay.
That it's not obvious unless you look close. So, I was kind of like, but you watched it twice.
Yeah.
I watched it once.
And I was taking a lot of
But
notes.
my dad pointed out, so...
Okay, let's see. Was it a monkey?
No. Well, I'll give you another chance.
Okay.
So, but that's interesting, actually. But you just think about the whole movie in general. Like, how it revolved. Because it definitely relates.
Okay.
It's kind of like an Easter egg, I guess.
Was it a UFO?
Yes.
Oh, I got it. Okay. I'll do like half a point because it took me another guess.
So the UFO.
So I'm at 3 points.
It's like doing a normal like kind of blingy cowboy shirt, but then it's got like the circle, and then the beams are beads. It's not. My dad caught it, and then I'm like, oh, that's so cool. So like I kind of had to put down the question.
Oh, I see it.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, right? I was wondering
really
if since you had watched it twice, that's why I put it in.
I'm actually surprised I didn't notice that.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe you would. So, okay. But at least you got the second time.
Okay, so the next one is, what was the name of Jupe's theme park?
The theme park?
This is when, after it was over, I was like, oh, that would be a good question, and I had to look up the answer because I forgot. I'd seen it twice.
Oh, gosh.
But they say it a lot of times.
I know, I bet they do. I don't remember.
It's just one of those things that you don't remember because it's like a common... It's like hidden in plain sight.
Oh. Is it like... Oh my gosh. I feel I see the sign, too.
If you get it wrong the first time, I'll give you a hint and a chance for like a 0.5.
Yeah, 0.5. Could you... Oh no, I guess that kind of ruins it. I was going to say how many words. But, Oh my gosh. I feel like it's like... Because it's Jupe's theme park, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's Jupes something. Jupes Western World.
No.
I don't know.
No. So I'll give you a hint. It does have to do with his name, and it's only 2 words.
Jupe World. No.
Well, it's...
I won't do that. That doesn't count.
No, I don't. It has to do with his name.
It has to
like
do
his
with the
name's
name.
in there, but it's not
like
its own word.
Yeah. It might... Oh, is it like a part of a word? Oh, so they like mix it up?
I think it's his... I don't know if it's his full name, but I would like to say it. I would like to say it's his full name.
What would we...
But it's not. I would say, like, ignore that. That might throw you off more.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I give up. I really don't know.
Jupiter's Claim.
Oh! No, I would have not guessed that. But that makes sense.
Yeah. It's a good...
It's so interesting, like, what you catch and what you don't when you watch a movie, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's, like, in your face so many times.
I know. It was, like,
but,
definitely
like,
hidden in plain sight. Okay,
yeah.
so, what is yours?
I don't remember. Oh. This one might not... So, how many kids
3.
did Ricky have? Dang it.
Wait, Ricky?
Ricky, the...
Oh, Jupe. Is this the same person? Same...
Yeah.
Yeah. I think Jupe might be his nickname.
Yeah, Jupe is his nickname. I
Okay,
just
yeah.
wrote Ricky because that was, like, his actual name.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I wasn't sure, so I just picked
Yeah,
Jupe.
but yeah. Ricky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you-
I remember... Oh, yeah.
I had to look
I remembered because, like, I was like 3. I saw 3 aliens, and then later you see 3 of them standing there with the like holding the helmets, like they were because he said like,
yeah.
"Oh, here are my 3 beautiful kids." That's how you know it was his kids. So the first time I watched it, I thought that the kids that were there were employees, and then
you realize it was
and then I realized it was his kids later.
Yeah.
He said
I
that.
didn't even think about the alien part. That makes it a lot more obvious.
Yeah. Okay. So my third question is, since we don't have overlapping, then I think we can use our extra question.
My last one's really easy though.
So my third one is, what killed Haywood Sr.?
Wait, that's
The dad.
the dad.
Mm-hmm.
What killed him?
Yeah, what object?
It was a coin.
Yep.
Yeah, I did remember that. I remember thinking that was cool.
3.
Because then the key got...
Yeah, the
he
key
saw
was in
the key was
Ghost.
in the horse. And yeah.
Which I wonder if that, like, why a key? Why was it a key? Or was it just a random object?
I think it's
You never
random.
know. It probably was.
But yeah, a coin killed Haywood Sr. See, I don't remember names. I'm so bad with names.
That's okay.
But
I
I'm
don't
glad I
remember the
got
last
that.
name.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
Yeah, it's your turn now.
So I know you're gonna get it. It's
Okay, let's
so
see.
easy. What was the name OJ gave the alien?
Jean jacket.
Yes.
So that's 5 for me. Okay, this last one is... I'll make this one easier. What... Or I'll say it how it was written, because I was going to change it because it's like really easy. So, now, what was left standing up during Gordy's rampage?
Standing
upright.
During what scene is that?
Gordy's rampage.
Oh,
like the rampage.
the monkey. The monkey scene?
Yeah. I was like, no.
Yeah, but the monkey scene.
Yeah.
The scene with the monkey.
I was like, well, yes, he was standing.
There was the shoe.
Yes, it was a shoe. Now, so that puts you at 4 points. I'll give you an extra point if you can name whose shoe it was. The
name of the person?
If you know...
Or the carrot.
If you can give me just her first name. And then I'll give you even another point if you can give me the full name.
I don't remember who she was. I can't remember, like, the face. Oh, gosh. Because I don't think I ever caught whose shoe it was. Like, I knew it was a female shoe, so...
Mm-hmm.
But there was, like, 2 girls... And there was a younger girl and the adult woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the names at all. I felt like sort of the J. But...
Mm-hmm. But it's in there.
Oh, the J is in the...
In the middle name.
I don't know. I'm not gonna...
Her full name is Mary Jo Elliott.
Yeah, I would not remember that. Oh, yay! How many
Okay,
points?
so wait, let me see. Let me make sure we're done with everything. Okay, so the next is the point tally and the punishment.
I know I lost.
So you have 4 points and I have 5 points. You lost by 1 point. You were
1
so
point.
close.
Actually, I thought I was gonna do worse than that. If I had the beginning killed me with Close Encounters, which is sad 'cause I love that movie so much.
So it is time.
Wait, before we do this,
Mm-hmm.
I know I've seen the Rotten Tomato scores. Let's just see what they are.
Oh yeah, we should
For
go ahead
Nope.
and say
For
the
Nope, the Rotten Tomato scores and audience.
just so we can hear them.
Are you guys guessing?
Also, we didn't do it for last.
Oh, and my notes. I gotta get my
Oh
notes.
yeah, your notes.
Are you guys guessing those?
No,
No,
'cause we saw it.
We saw it, yeah.
I think I remember what it was. For,
It was 80 something.
I
like
think it was
83%.
83% for critics, right?
Yeah, 83 for critics. Do you remember the audience score?
No, I didn't.
No, I
see
don't.
it.
I don't think
think
it's
I saw it.
It's probably higher. I'm thinking it's like 90.
I actually think it's lower.
Oh, maybe not 90.
I'm gonna say like 80.
Wait, sorry, 85.
69%.
Ooh, wow. Wait, that's so weird. That is 1 point off from my
what you-
rating.
Oh,
I gave
yeah,
it
that's weird. You
68
gave it
out
68.
of 101 Dalmatians.
Wow.
So technically, if I was doing it by normal standards, it probably would be around 67, 69.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Really
weird.
close.
That's interesting.
So I have some notes.
Oh yeah, for no.
Yeah.
So
So,
we're gonna make you wait a little bit longer
yeah,
for the punishment.
before the punishment will. So I did a very much deep dive. Anytime anything stood out to me, I asked why, from a literary standpoint. So like I was thinking like, why is her shoe standing upright? So I thought about it for a while. I couldn't really think of anything. So I Googled it, and it said that it was like, it was standing there. It was weird because I was like, a shoe doesn't really land standing upright like that. And it was saying it was just, it was like it landed like that by chance, which gave Ricky or Jupe the chance to kind of disassociate, just stare at it and think of how peculiar it was, rather than thinking about what awful thing is happening, which kind of portrays later into his life of how he kind of constantly does that.
That's cool.
Yeah. The next one is, I thought it was funny that the dad, one of his last lines is "no more problems," and then he dies. Or he says something like, "We're not gonna have it," or we won't have any more problems.
Oh.
And then he has like a short line after that, I think, and then he dies.
Oh, I also love the way they use "nope" throughout the movie.
Yeah, they
that
said
is so
nope.
good.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't think of that when you see the name. Like, the name of the movie is Nope.
Yeah.
And usually there's like a hidden meaning and all
And
that. A
there
deep
is.
meaning. Which, I'm guessing there's more.
It
they
stands
also make it
for
obvious.
"not of this earth."
Whoa, really?
Or no, wait, not of planet Earth. Sorry, that'd be note. It says for "not of planet Earth." Yeah.
Okay, that would put my rating up a little higher.
Yeah, they
I love
did
that a
intentionally.
lot.
Yeah.
And then they use "nope" throughout too.
Mhm, they say they're like "nope," which is funny because that's like,
That's perfect.
it was
It's
perfect because it kind of brought it out. For me, it was like kind of following that standard of classic movie. And I know it's in modern times, but to hear that like "nope," it kind of brought it to reality a little bit because so many people say that.
Yeah, and then
Especially
the
nowadays.
the comic relief too.
Exactly.
I wanted to put that as my question. How many times did they say "nope"? But I'm like, that is way
that
too
would
hard.
be way too hard. I would not. I would say like 3 or something like that. I don't know.
I wonder how many times did you say it?
We'll have to look that up right after this.
Look that
notes.
up.
Yeah, how many times they said nope,
Nope
in the
and
movie?
nope.
Nope. Also the crew. This is like one of my favorite quotes. They're very insensitive because they're like right in front of OJ. They're like, "What happened to Senior?" And like, "Dude, he died. A bunch of random stuff fell out of a plane."
Yeah. Oh, that was
like-
painful.
I was like, that is
So rude.
very rude. I also noticed that Signs was also a sibling pair. They're brothers.
Oh yeah.
And this was brother and sister, which I thought that was fun. Also,
I
there are
always forget about
times, like there were a lot of like character similarities, in ways that like things happened. Let's see.
Yeah, the struggles between their relationship too.
Yeah.
Like the brother and sister are kind of, they have a lot of tension, and signs, the two brothers have a lot of tension.
Exactly. And sometimes the younger brother acts like one of the kids a little bit.
Yeah.
And exactly like in this. Oh, but even though it's not the kids, I kind of like, if you place Angel as being the children kind of in that, there's like, it parallels a lot.
Pardon the dog barking. My dog will probably start barking soon too.
And then the foreshadowing when Lucky looks at his own reflection of his eyes. Nobody can look at him in the eyes.
Oh, I never caught that. Yeah. No, that's
because
cool.
that is the whole thing with the alien, that you can't look it in the eyes,
even though it doesn't have eyes. That was
one
thing
don't look
that
at it.
threw me off. I'm like, so how does he know? But I didn't want to think about it too much.
Yeah.
Just don't look at it.
And then
it's like not even about you looking at it. It's just like if he sees eyes. You know?
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Because the back of his hat.
Yeah.
Or the back of his hoodie when he pulled the hood up and had the plastic eyes or whatever on it. Okay. And then this is like another thing that was like important to the story, because when I first watched this, I watched it with my mom and my sister, and after it was over, they didn't like it as much. They don't like it. They liked it. They enjoyed it, but they were left thinking like, just why overall? Like, why Gordy? That didn't make sense. Why does that need to be in the story? It has nothing to do with it. There were a lot of things. That
threw me off too. I think I know what they're doing, but it was executed in a way I think it could have been done a little bit better.
Yeah, it probably could have been. And I think it was a little bit genius though, because then it gets people thinking about it. Then it gets people thinking about it and looking it up. Why? Like, what did Gordy have to do with the rest of the movie?
It is smart, because it's the whole the chaos part of how an animal or a creature can all just be chaotic out of nowhere. Just, the chaos factor.
This is like more to it too? There's more to it. So the thing is, it's like that's like the top layer, the basic explanation of it. So you see, where Ricky / Jupe at the beginning, I'll just say Ricky from now on. Ricky at the beginning goes through that trauma, and then OJ goes through the trauma of his dad dying, like awfully. Yeah. Sorry, my stomach just growled. I do not know if you guys can hear that, but it was really loud. That was a weird noise.
That'd be funny if the microphone picked that up.
That would be really funny. Okay. But
so that's interesting, the trauma factor.
Yeah, so what you realize is that Ricky he never puts it past him, but he cannot think about it at the same time. Yeah. And so he's in this this continuous cycle of like, I want to make it this big part of my life, and make fun of it kind of in a way, and make it very lighthearted, so it no longer, he doesn't have to affect him, but it continuously does, because it won't let him. He won't let it go away. Whereas with OJ, he doesn't forget it. Yeah. He everything that happens to him, he doesn't forget, and he remembers it. But he puts it behind him. He doesn't let it affect him. And so that's really important, because you see later that Ricky, with the alien, in the past he dealt with that trauma with an animal, like you said, and that later caused him to try to want to control the alien.
The control factor, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, like you said. And whereas OJ tries more to understand it. And there's even a line where he says, you can't tame a predator, or he's trying to tame a predator. You can't tame a predator, you have to work with it. And that shows as well. Oh, what was I going to say? There was something important. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I remember now. So Ricky tried to control the alien, and I think another thing is that, like, even though he went through that trauma, you would think that with something so big and terrifying, he would be like instantly thrown back into his trauma and not want anything to do with it. But the reason was that I think he tried to control it and wasn't afraid of it was because Gordy never touched him. In fact, Gordy, after his rampage, went over to Ricky and like tried to give him a fist bump. And you had that
He never had any physical trauma.
Right,
I
right, exactly.
It's all mental.
And another thing, this is like super deep. I'm probably reading into this too much, but when he's sitting under the tablecloth barely goes in front of him, and so that gives him this false sense of security.
Mm-hmm.
So later in life, I think like that kind of symbolizes like this tiny little bit of curtain, this tiny bit gave him that sense of safety. Not only that, when they did that fist bump scene, Gordy put his hand, instead of going like under the tablecloth,
it was through.
It was right through the tablecloth, even though it's like only a few inches from the top of the table. Could have just easily gone under. So it was kind of like the moment that he broke that barrier of safety, he still respected Ricky in his boundaries. So that led him to think that he would have boundaries and that the alien would respect, that Jean Jacket would respect his boundaries with him later.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Because I've been thinking about the whole Gordy thing too. Because I'm like, what's the relationship here? First of all, apparently they only say nope 8 times.
They only say nope 8 times.
I thought it was like 3 or 4.
No, I knew it was more than that, but I thought they had a little bit more than 8. But that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm searching, it says that when Jupe is first describing the Gordy attack, he tells OJ and Emerald that it lasted 6 minutes and 13 seconds. Later on, when he's doing the show at the Star Lasso Experience, he said he first saw the alien 6 months ago at 6:13 p.m.
Whoa!
Oh, that's crazy.
That's really good.
That's crazy.
Also, he talks about the monkey reacting to the balloon pop.
Mm-hmm.
And
the ending.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Into that.
Exactly.
I didn't think about that.
Because it.
So it says at the beginning of the movie, the creature on Jupe's show, the ape Gordy, is set off by a balloon popping on set. At the end of the movie, the creature is blown out by a balloon of Jupe popping.
Wow.
So there's a lot more correlation with Gordy than
you think.
We actually think about.
Yeah. That's smart. That's very well done at that point. Yeah. So that's cool.
They put a lot. Also, just something I noticed about Emerald, she has the personality of that she has to like constantly be having fun, otherwise she becomes instantly depressed. Yeah. Which is like, I was watching that and it's like, it's hard not to feel bad for her, but it's also like I don't know if you've been around people that are like that. It can be a bit annoying. Yeah. Because it's like they just want to have fun all the time, even when things need to get done, and then it's like, come on, we gotta get stuff done, and then they get all sad.
I think that's why I had such a tough time with her. Cause I dealt with people like that, and it's just like, I don't want to be around you.
Let's see.
We should try move on to the point soon.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, I'll just go quick through just a few things. The sprinkler sounds like a snake. Sprinkler in the barn. When he goes out there, I noticed it sounded like a kind of a rattlesnake. So I was like, that kind of brings in, like, he's walking in there and you hear that snake sound. It's kind of like a sense of danger. The alien costumes kind of look like monkey costumes.
Oh, that's interesting.
They were like, kind of like gorilla suits. And it was very interesting. I was like, he's projecting his fear. And then I think I have like 2 quick points to make. I was watching a video that was saying that a lot of times they would use natural. At times that they would want to make natural noises, they would use scream sounds. So instead of the wind, they would have scream sounds playing, so you don't know if it's the alien or just the wind.
Oh yeah, I remember catching that in a scene.
And
that was cool.
There's a scene where there was a bug, and I heard the noise. I was like, "Who screamed?" And I was like, "Oh, it was a bug." It was just a bug noise. And I was like, that was weird.
Yeah, I forgot about you could hear some of the people screaming from inside. That was really disturbing.
That was really disturbing.
I was like, oh my word. Oh, that was cool though.
One more quick thing before the big
thing. That's fun.
Their secret handshake that they do, this is an I see you. Their eyes, they're looking at each other and they can't look at the alien.
Oh my word. Some like detail that you don't think of. Like I don't even know. I do not have the patience to do what you just did. Like with going through and digging so deep. Like I love that stuff. But I have to have someone tell it to me. I can't do it myself.
I had a couple of other little notes, but they're not that not important at all. It was just kind of like little cool things. So the last thing is the ending. Did OJ die?
What? No, because he comes back on the horse.
Here's the thing, though. You see, so I'll give you both reasonings.
Okay, wait,
so,
what?
So the reason that some people, I'm like in between because there's like, I don't know, it's like kind of confusing. So you see when he's staring at, the first time I watched it, I thought when he was staring at Jean Jacket that after a second he turned around and rode away on his horse as fast as he could to drag him, to get him to go away. He sat there staring and he started to go back. Then the dust picks up and she starts to ride away and you hear the horse scream. So, only happens...
But you see the alien in the sky still, though.
You do, but... Like, remember before when it ate people?
But still, it'd be decently close.
Yeah, it was very close. It was, like, right above him.
Oh, wait, you're talking about... But I thought he shows up at the end. When he does,
drops. But if you... I'll pull it up. I'll pull up the scene. But if you look at her facial expressions, she goes from, like, happy to, like, crying... Closing her eyes, I wish you were there kind of moment. Also, you don't really see him. They cover him with this like mist. What would it be, though? Sometimes that mist is sometimes symbolized to show that person is dead and she's seeing him, even though he's not alive. Also, he's standing next to a poster of Ricky, who's also dead. Or not a poster, but like a cardboard cutout.
Yeah. Weird. I'm gonna have to look at that later.
Yeah, after this, I'll show you her facial expression.
That's interesting.
But the other thing is, the reason that that theory might be completely impossible is that because it was in the angelic form at that moment, but after it ate after it ate the balloon, it turned back to its regular form.
Yeah.
So after it eats something, it has to go back to its regular form. And you don't really see... It's most likely that he didn't go back to his regular form if he did. Yeah. Or at all. So that's kind of like one thing, like maybe he didn't. And he won't comment. He said, the director said that he thinks he made it obvious.
Okay.
Which is like, well, you could take that from the standpoint of obvious, like he put the scene in there where it gets, and you hear it get picked up, but, or you could say it's obvious, like you see him.
Okay, if he says it's obvious, I'm gonna still think he's alive.
Yeah, I'd rather think he's alive.
But to me, that's obvious.
That's what I was thinking, but I'm still in between. I would just totally be on board with that. It's just after watching her facial expressions a couple times in a row in that scene, I was like... I don't know, because she doesn't end on like a
happy note.
Yeah, because like throughout the whole thing, her character is when she's happy, she's over the top happy. She's super excited.
True. And
she sees him and she just gives the faintest like kind of longing smile.
But she doesn't also they just went through something crazy. So it's kind of like there's a lot of gray area.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's time for you to spin the wheel. So let me put this in full screen.
Yay.
How do I do that? Okay.
I don't even know what's on here. I'm just gonna. Well,
you're about to find out. So wait, let me make sure it's on there so you can click on it. Okay, ready?
Oh, you can't even see the whole thing. That's crazy. Okay.
No, just click there.
All right, I'm gonna make this super dramatic.
Let's see.
Oh no! What is this?
Oh no!
It's cut off. What's that supposed to be?
You're about to find out. You have to walk through a store while wearing a wig.
Okay. That's better to me than the hot sauce.
But you're going to be filmed. So.
Yay! Wait, what kind of wig? I'm assuming you'll pick the wig.
Yeah. I think that's fair. And then, yeah.
Okay. I'm a little bit relieved on that one.
So I'll move that one.
I actually don't mind doing that for some reason.
Well, if you want to see the punishment, you'll have to check out we'll put a separate video for the punishment on YouTube. Yes. And that will be fun.
So yeah, make sure to follow Grumpy Seal Productions and subscribe to us on YouTube. And then you can see the video whenever we do that.
Yeah. And we have an account on Instagram and not Facebook, right?
Yeah, not Facebook. I'm hoping to get Facebook soon.
Okay.
But right now we do have Instagram. It's also Grumpy Seal Productions.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, yeah.
Yeah.
It's those two right now. YouTube and Instagram. So, yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Goodbye, people. We shall see you
and
another
goodbye.
time. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Nope.